Hey everyone, today is Saturday, the 2nd of June. Last night I played quite a bit of Diablo 3. In fact, I finished normal difficulty on my wizard. Really enjoy playing the wizard, but there are some frustrating moments. Let me put it this way. Certain boss fights are exceptionally easy. Asmodan took all of maybe 20 seconds, and I vaporized him using the Archon ability. Uh, Diablo took considerably longer, but mostly because he does so much damage and he has a lot of gimmicks. He has a teleportation if you get too far. He has those bone cages he used to have in the previous game, but you could break out of them back then, that immobilize you until he can get to you so he can grab you and do like 3/4 of your life in a single hit. Um, and then, of course, he's got, fire, and he hits you. If he hits you with a fireball, it does lingering damage, and blah, blah, blah. But I was able to handle Diablo, and I didn't die to Diablo in my first try with the wizard or the demon hunter. He was exceptionally straightforward. You know, if you don't want to take too much damage, just run laps and leave things for him to deal with. The Demon Hunter has the sentry turret, the wizard has the Hydra. And I was throwing lightning Hydras down, and I have, if I do it right, I've got around 830 damage rating, weapon damage rating on my wizard. That's with the 10% bonus from magic weapon, which I'll mention something about later. Normally, though, my character has something like a 700 and something damage rating at level 32, I think, is his level. Might be higher. I can't remember. But that said, the hardest boss in the game to date that has accounted for more of my deaths than any other boss. Like, my Demon Hunter, first time through the game, died twice. Once to 3 fallen lunatics hitting her at the same time in Act 3. The second time to Izual in Act 4. Went back and owned the guy. My wizard died once in Act 2 to an overwhelming number of bad guys, once in Act 3 due to an overwhelming number of bad guys, and 4 times to Izual. Like, he gets into your face and then you're dead. That simple. I have no idea how barbarians or monks handle that. I really don't. Like, the monks, they get a heal, but I wouldn't rely on that. The barbarians have a leap, so I guess I can get away. It's just, the problem with Izual is he does these randomly spawning ice mines that you can't blow up, you can't do anything about. They'll detonate on their own and freeze you in place long enough for him to get to you to hit you. And he doesn't just hit you, he wails on you. And part of the problem with the point-and-click attacking mechanism is that when you try and click to get away, some of the bad guys are so big you end up doing your main attack on them instead of running. And having teleport available, I had diamond skin on instead of teleport. So that is actually what allowed me to survive the fight. Teleport has a ridiculously long cooldown, 15 seconds. I mean, geez. Leap has 10, and you can cross the map with it. Teleport has 15, and you can't teleport very nicely. Like, Vault for the Demon Hunter and Teleport do essentially the same thing. They're blocked by the slightest of scenery. Leap, on the other hand, is blocked by ridiculous scenery. Like, there's a pillar or a wall in your way. And even then, some walls you can just jump right over. So, right now, I still don't know what I can and cannot leap over. I still don't know what I can tumble around. I'm just assuming I have to go the long way around everything with Vault or Teleport. And don't give me that, oh, Teleport has that ability that if you teleport within 1 second after teleporting, you can do it again. Yeah, the problem with that is 1 second isn't long enough for me to find another location to teleport to and click it. I'm not fast enough to make use of 1 second. It's only good for traveling in a straight line. Maybe that's what they intended. If they gave me 3 seconds, I go bam, bam. But no, 1 second. And there's no way to adjust these things. But yeah, Izual really pisses me off. He is the only thing in the game that has repeatedly killed me. And Diablo, I've never died to. And he's the final boss. I mean, I watched a friend of mine play. He whipped at Izual in no time flat, and then Diablo killed him 4 or 5 times. Well, like, that's how it's supposed to go, but, I mean, come on. Yeah, I hit Nightmare with my wizard, but I'm going to go back through and do all of normal again. I maxed out my stash size, but I am extremely low on funds. So I'm going to do a cash run through normal. But also, it's equipment runs, it's looking for rares, it's things like that. I want to be as well equipped as possible for Nightmare mode without resorting to the auction hall. It's just not my thing. Also, I have like 3,000 gold, so that's also not my thing. There is something that annoys me about Magic Weapon. Playing the wizard, all 3 of the armor abilities have this little box that tells you how long they have. All of the buffs in the game that you get from the shrines, they give you a little box that tells you how long they have. And, you know, certain things, you know, they'll give you a little thing, buff window, that says, hey, this is only going to last a few more seconds, like Diamond Skin, Archon. I mean, all these things have a little thing that tells you how long they have. Magic Weapon has a 5-minute cooldown and doesn't have a little window that tells you how long it lasts. Why not? Was this an oversight somewhere? Or is it actually a permanent buff that you turn on once and you don't have to worry about it again? Because I forget. And Magic Weapon, the default animation for Magic Weapon, does not have an effect, really. Like, you turn it on, you get that glow, and then there's no reminder that it's on. There's no box around it saying it's on or auto casting or what have you. There's just nothing. Except you got to look at your damage rating and watch it go up. Unless you have one of the effects on. I had lightning or electrical or something like that. The one where every now and again you have a chance of when you hit someone, it shoots off lightning to hit up to 3 other targets. That leaves your weapon arcing lightning. So that was the cue I was using. Oh, okay, I have Magic Weapon on. If I don't see the lightning arcing away from my weapon, it's not on. So it really irritates me. I would love for them to put in a cooldown box or a notification box for Magic Weapon. I think the game would benefit from it. It would certainly be easier to remember about it. Maybe a better animation for when it wears off. I don't know. I've never seen it wear off because I'm constantly spamming it. Anyway, so this is my gripe session for Diablo 3. I'm going to go play a little bit, and then, yeah. Until next time.